Hey everyone! So I'm using that background and cut file that I had shown you on my layout share video for February. I cut this ahead of time, and so now I'm using it. I am just putting tape around the cut file, but I'm leaving the big loops on the L and the E without adhesive, so I can tuck things under there. And my photo, I've already matted it on some yellow pattern paper, and that colorful paper is actually tissue paper that I saved from a gift that my daughter got. I love it for scrapbooking because it's so colorful, but it's a little see-through, and it makes a really nice soft layer. I also tore some bits of paper from just scraps I had on my desk, and I'm going to use them to layer here as well. I'm just trying to find a good spot for my picture. And these are from the Crepe Paper Good Day collection. They're just little scraps. So yes, I think I want them on the top and the bottom. And this tissue paper is dark enough that it'll cover like the fact that it's not a whole piece. It's not see-through enough that you can see that, you know, it's just strips. And now I'm layering these little gray pieces of paper here. I love gray and yellow together. I think they look really nice, and gray is a nice neutral to bring into this. So I'm gonna start gluing stuff down, otherwise I'll play with it forever. And on this video, I actually left a little bit more of me playing around with things and trying to get them just right than I usually do, because otherwise I think it would be a little too choppy, and it's a good way to see more of my process. So the idea here was kind of similar to the last video I did, where I used the negative space from this cut file as a background. And it's a similar thing where I'm putting a lot of nature stuff here, little critters and flowers and stuff. So, but I did want to make it a little bit different. So here I'm just trying to pick out which ephemera pieces I wanted. I narrowed it down to Maggie Holmes Flourish, and the Maggie Holmes sticker book from Hobby Lobby. So now I'm just I also used a little bit of the let me see what it's called. Oh yes, the Crepe Paper Main Squeeze collection. I used a couple of their stickers, and you wouldn't think that the two go together, but it actually works okay. So this was my initial idea. I wanted to put that quote there, but it doesn't really fit the way I thought it would. And because the heart already says love, I didn't think I needed another big love in there. So I decided to just take that out and just use that space for layering. So I wanted the theme here of love makes everything grow, of butterflies, because I was pretty pregnant. I'm still pretty pregnant. I was very pregnant in that picture, and I wanted to just document that our family was changing, and you know, butterflies kind of represent change to me, and love makes everything grow. I think that's very true. I think that's certainly true for families. So I kind of wanted to include that in here, and I found this sticker that said all things grow with love, And that's in the Maggie Holmes Flourish sticker sheet that's exclusive to scrapbook.com. So I'm trying to fit this in here. I thought that the strawberry plant was a good way to document this, especially with the theme of love makes everything grow. So I'm gonna try to fit this in here, and I'm playing around with where to put this circle, because I haven't thought about what I wanted to do or what other pieces I wanted to layer here. So I think that I'm pretty sure I want the strawberries there, and I'm pretty sure that I want that circle closer to the strawberries, but then I want something else to go on the right. And I still want the theme of butterflies, because they represent change and growth. At least they do to me. And so I took off the strip of butterflies, but I still want to bring them in, and I know there's a lot of them in the Maggie Holmes sticker book. So this one is from the sticker sheet here. I really like that soft pink that's on it, and I feel like now there's a lot of white trapped space behind those strawberry vines. So I'm gonna oh, I added this tag here. It says grateful, and it has a little leaf, a little branch with leaves. So now to cover, oh yes, the hummingbird. I thought it was cute, so I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna start adding the little critters wherever I think they look good. And so this ticket here is the same color as the butterfly. Oh, and I'm just marking there with my nail what's gonna show through on the vine, so I can cut off the rest. And so that pink ticket is the same color as the butterfly, and I think that's gonna help cover up some of that trapped space. Yes, I like that. I like that much better. So now the leftover strawberry leaves are gonna go on the right side. Oh, and I put in those 3 little hearts from the crepe paper main squeeze, as well as the sun. I put 3 hearts because it's a picture of our family of 3, which will soon be a family of 4. And so I just kind of wanted to document that change. So I'm going to put it here, and I'm struggling because that little bit is trying to stick out on the bottom. I was trying to see if I could just get it without having to cut anything, but I think I'm just going to have to cut that little tail. Okay, let's see. I'm rolling up my sleeves and digging into the sticker book. So, I also realized that I wanted a little more texture, a little more depth. So I added some pop dots here. I really like the way that little strawberries look when I add the pop dots. And that little string of hearts, I actually got that from the crepe paper main squeeze collection as well. So those 2 collections that I wouldn't usually think go well together because they're so different. Like crepe paper main squeeze is so cartoony, and the Maggie Holmes is just so beautiful and sophisticated. So I was surprised, but they look good together. I like it. So now I'm just adding all the little critters here from the Maggie Holmes sticker book. And I also found this 3 in the sticker book, and I really like it, but I feel like it's blending in, so I plan to outline that in a little bit. And so here's a yellow bunny to bring in some of that yellow that's the photo mat and in the picture, because the ginkgo tree that we're standing under was losing its leaves, so the floor was covered with yellow leaves, and the tree was still had plenty of leaves, so it was just all yellow and it looked beautiful. So now I'm adding more butterflies. Just this one more, I think that's enough. I'm adding some little bees. And see this little bee, it's outlined in white, and I didn't really like the way that looked on the cream tag, so I thought it needed to either be somewhere else or be touching the cream tag and the green paper at the same time. My only complaint about the American Craft sticker books is that when you try to reposition a sticker, because they're so thin, it does kind of tend to get messed up. Like some of the corners might get folded in, and you have to kind of fix it before you reapply it. But other than that, I really like them because I think you get a lot of stickers in a lot of different sizes. So I think, especially if you get it on sale, it's a good buy. So I'm stamping the date here. I'm gonna stamp it on the bottom. I plan to do some journaling under the word love, and so I think the date would look good here. I thought that all that writing on top of the photo was going to be enough writing to kind of offset the journaling and the date. And here I'm outlining the number 3. I just outlined it a couple of times, so now it stands out a lot better. And I'm just gonna do my journaling. When I'm finished with the journaling, I kind of realized that the writing up there that's on the sticker is not enough to balance the handwriting that and the stamp date, so I'm just adding another little handwritten phrase up here. It says just the 3 of us, and then that's all for, oh, the last thing I'm gonna do is add these little gold plus signs. So these are also from the sticker book, and I'm just gonna use up the whole row. There's one little row of gold plus signs, so I'm just gonna use them all in one page because the more the merrier, right? I'm just trying to position them well so that it just helps the overall look of the layout. And yeah, I think I'm pretty happy there. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for close-ups. Bye.